Welcome, geometers. Today we're going to be taking a look at some questions from section 5.1. First on our list is this guy. This is the figure for exercises 1 through 10, and we are going to be taking a look at problem number 6. We need to find the measures of angles, let's see here, 2 and 4. So we need to find the measure of angle 2 and 4 if angle 5 is equal to 52 degrees. So this is the other one we've got. We're given angle 5 is equal to 52 degrees. Okay. Well, the other important thing is that this line right here, this line right here, they are parallel. Haha. So given that these guys are parallel. And the other thing that we know is corollary 5.8. Corollary 5.8 says that if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then both pairs of interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. That is to say, they sum to 180 degrees. So we know that 5, 2, excuse me here, angle 5, angle 2, they're on the same side of that transversal, this thing right here, and it's cutting through two parallel lines. They're supplementary. Angle 5 plus angle 2, 180 degrees. So angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 52. Let's see here. So that's going to be 8. I'll carry the 1, so that's a 7. 2 and 1. 128 degrees. Okay, what about angle 4? Angle 2 here and angle 4, because they are on other sides of these crossing lines, they're vertical. They're vertical angles, which means they're congruent. So angle 4 is also 128 degrees. And that's why the problem stated it in the way it did. Find angles 2 and 4. The next one I want to take a look at is, let me double check and get the right picture. The next one I want to take a look at is problem number 12 in that same section. So this is number 12. And we are asked to find a angle 5 here, and what other angle are alternate exterior angles. We need alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles mean they're on opposite sides of a transversal, and they're on opposite lines that transversal cuts. Draw a diagram here. It's a little bit easier to see, doesn't have as much going on. If I draw one line, two lines, and I cross them with a transversal, then this angle right here, this circle, and this circle are alternate exterior. Likewise, the star and the star, alternate exterior angles. Okay, yeah, but that's not really what we have going on over here. There's a lot of stuff going on over here. Well, nowhere in the theorem does it really say that these two lines here, that this line need to be parallel. They don't need to be parallel. So I could have something like this. These two lines, cut them with a transversal, and it would be the circle, and the circle, and the star, and the star, and those would still be alternate exterior angles. No, these two stars don't measure the same. The circles don't measure the same, because the two lines that are being cut by the transversal are no longer parallel. This line here, they're not parallel to each other. So these angles, like star and star, aren't going to measure the same. Whereas over here, the star and the star would probably measure the same, since these guys are parallel, or at least they look that way. We'll go ahead and we'll say these two lines are parallel, then the stars measure the same, circles measure the same. When you get two parallel lines, lots of things start to measure the same. Okay, what about our diagram over here? Well, a couple different ways to approach this. The first is to say, take this approach and say, all right, well, here is my first line, and here is my second line, and then this third line here is the transversal that cuts through them. If that's the case, if that's what we're thinking, then it would be, let's see here, looking from the diagram, this would be about where 5 is, right over here. So we're looking for something over here. 15. Angle 5 and angle 15 are alternate exterior angles. There's another way to look at it. Let's do something a little bit fancy here. Let's take this whole picture. You can see it better if we go ahead and we rotate it 90 degrees. This, and I'm going to pick a color here. This blue line right here, and this blue line, hey, they're parallel. And then if I extend the line that 5 lies on, over here, get a nice solid color there. You can see that this is a transversal. That red line is a transversal across these two blue lines. So it would be 5 here, and this angle 20 are also alternate exterior angles. Oops. Oops. There we go. So angle 5 and forgot what I had going on there. That layer was floating. 20 are alternate exterior angles.